What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Burn it up for so. Your bitch gon' not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It's your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, today we have a story time from a woman who says she was contacted by her fiance's fiancé and their 8 children. All right, so look, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
I'm sure you already know, has another fiance and 2 women pregnant.
No, I don't know.
I drove 3 hours pregnant to confront my fiance's dad about his son's other pregnant fiance and their 8 kids. So this must be the daddy.
You don't know nothing about Adriana and the kids because she showed me pictures.
Talking about Mozzie and the boys. Yeah, I know about them boys, yeah.
I didn't know anything about them. She just called me, and he has both of us pregnant at the same time. She reached out to me. Our relationship is all over social media, and he convinced me to quit my job so I could be a stay-at-home mom and take care of all the kids. And now that she's contacting me and doing all this extra stuff and telling me she knows my address, I'm telling him, like, you need to fix this. This is wrong. You moved me and my kids all the way down here, got me pregnant. Like, this is our second. I was already pregnant, and he was telling me to name the baby Christopher Jr. And then was going with me to pick out urns to put Christopher, rest in peace, Christopher Jr., and he already has one. Now Rick's due, and he's talking about, because she reached out to me, he's saying he's about to leave me and my kids stranded and homeless. I'm like, I'm on my way to your parents' house because I refuse to believe that your parents know about all of this stuff that's going on. He's like, they do know. All right, well, I'm going to find out. And you're saying you have no idea. And he just has 2 females pregnant. I don't have nothing. He had me quit my job. I have nothing. Saying, oh, you could be a stay-at-home mom. Just take care of the baby. Take care of the baby. You have 2 women pregnant, bro. She's pregnant, and she just had a 6-month-old.
She's pregnant too?
She's pregnant. She has a 6-month-old, and she's 8 weeks pregnant right now. Wow. I'm 12.
Wow.
With our second.
Yeah, second.
This is our second. Our first baby died. And it looked he's like, oh, my mom is he's lying. My mom is so sad. I showed her the picture of the baby and she's so sad. Let's go pick out urns. And supposed to put rest in peace Christopher Jr. on a freaking urn.
We don't know nothing about it.
While you already have one.
Wow. And
messaging me saying, F me and you're not.
Okay. So I'm looking at the comments as this video is going on. And people are saying, like, why you telling the daddy? The daddy's not your friend. What the daddy's supposed to do? And I had those same questions. And then I tried to think of things in a different light. Maybe they have some sort of a relationship, a closer relationship. Maybe he has told her in the past, like, you know, you can come to me if you need anything. Or maybe she's just here to, you know, spill the beans on their creation, the dad and the mom's creation, and what he's been doing, what he's been putting her through, in hopes that, I don't know, maybe they can talk some sense into him. Maybe they can go ahead and work things out and get things going. But as this video goes on, I'm back to my first thought of, what do you want the dad to do? And the dad is not your friend because this dad is clueless. It's like he's so clueless or acting so like nonchalant to the situation to where it's like, y'all don't even have a relationship. So yeah, why are you here? It's a totally different story when you are in tight, y'all like this, you know, you and your in-laws, y'all get along, y'all talk all the time, y'all do family gatherings, whatever the case may be. But it almost seemed like this man don't even know her. And then it's like she's telling him one of his grandchildren passed away and he's clueless about it. Talking about, we don't know nothing about that. So that's why my question here is, girl, why are you talking to this man? This man don't know you for real. Like, there's no connection here. Now, the story is crazy for him, the daddy, the baby daddy rather, to tell Her name is Jazz. Our storyteller name is Jazz. To tell Jazz to name their child after him. Well, she said Christopher or Chris whatever Jr. and he already has one. That's wild. That's out of pocket. So I know this story probably get a little juicy, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why is she here. Can somebody explain to me why you think she went to the dad? Because the dad is clueless about the relationship, the kids, and she's like, and I'm pregnant right now. And whoop whoop, and he like, oh, you're second when you're pregnant right now. You're pregnant. Like, it's almost like talking to a stranger. Girl, why are you here?
He's not helping me. Rent is literally due tomorrow. And I got this girl on my line. I don't even know her. None of the baby mamas even talk about her. So I'm like, do his parents know about you? Do the baby mamas know about you?
Do the parents know about you?
The baby mamas are arguing with me. They're telling me about a JP girl and JP's son. Nobody's telling me about this girl. I didn't know nothing about her.
JP got a son too?
JP has a son that looks exactly like your son. Exactly like her.
Wow.
I mean, exactly like him. Exactly. Like down to a T. I'm like, that's your son. He's like, that's not my son. She's telling Shay that is his son, but she's telling Christopher
JP, Shay,
that it's not his
Christopher, Jazz, golly.
Shay is Zuri's mom. Your other granddaughter. Zuri, yes. Shay is Zuri's mom.
South Carolina, North Carolina.
Yes.
This man don't know nothing. I mean, he gotta feel. Because he's like, South Carolina, North Carolina, one of them, she in one of them Carolinas. Apparently, his son gets around. He got kids all over the place. I know sometimes when you have a child or a person in your family that gets around and it's a lot going on, it could be your sibling. Like if your sibling got a lot going on, it's like, it may be a little hard to keep up with your little nieces and nephews if your sibling is all around town creating babies. But I'm still trying to figure out why is she here. This man he's obviously not all the way in tune. He don't even really know the child's parents. So to be a grandparent to a child and don't even know the other parent, you only know the one that you brung into the world, it says a lot. Girl, why are you here?
North Carolina.
Golly, man.
Your son has and then she's telling me he just adopted her daughter while telling me to go to the courthouse so he can adopt my son, Titan. Telling me to go to the courthouse, file the paperwork so you can adopt Titan. You're literally living, what? How did you think you was not going to get caught and you're being public with me? He's telling me to.
Wow. He's at work right now, his mom. Man, I am so sorry, but I'm going to talk to him about this shit.
You brought us here. He brought us here. Begged me for months. Flew down, packed us all up, and brought us here.
So
for what?
So, wow, that's crazy. So what are y'all gonna try to do?
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know what to do. Rent's due soon. We finna get evicted. I'm talking to him. He's saying F you and your kids. I'm not sending you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't condone none of that. What he's doing.
All these kids, like.
I'm so sorry for that. And I have 5 kids. I had 5 kids. One of my daughters died, but I have a daughter in she works for an oil company down in Houston.
Yeah, he told me about her.
She travels all over the world doing different.
He didn't tell me that. He told me she just got beat up by her baby daddy, and that's why he was missing for 2 days. That her baby daddy beat her up. You have no idea the stuff that Christopher has been telling me as an excuse as to why he can't go down here, because the whole time he's over here on May Drive. May Drive is the house he got for me and my kids, but I told him I didn't want to live in that house because I didn't like the fact that it was a 2-bedroom and I have too many kids. So then he went and moved her April 29th. He been having that house since last year. He literally got that house for us. She just moved in April 29th.
Wow.
That's how I know exactly where she was at. I was able to tell her where she was at. I'm like, you're at the house on May Drive, aren't you? She's like, yeah, how'd you know that? I'm like, because that's the house he got for us, but I didn't want it, so he got me this bigger house in Houston.
Wow. No, I didn't know nothing about none of that. So I will let her know what's going on, and she's probably going to cuss his ass out.
Like, he's about to have me and my kids homeless. Like, I was working. I was doing good for myself. He kept every month, Jasmine, just quit your job. Like, I got us. I got you. I'm going to marry you. Then does this big old engagement. Like,
wow.
And our rings are the exact same, except mine is bigger.
Wow. Crazy.
Yours another girl?
I'm gonna have to go talk to her when she get off. Somebody waving at me.
They missed you guys. They're always asking to come
Somebody
see you
waving
guys.
At me.
Titan, he's like, can we go hang out over there? I'm like, okay, so I'll ask Chris to try to arrange it, and he'll be like, oh, my parents are busy. Then come to find out, she's telling me that she be over here with y'all, and y'all was just barbecuing. And then when y'all was barbecuing and I came to pick him up, he gonna bring me out a plate but sent her home. We had the same plate from the mama.
Wow.
Like, what type of weird
Nah, didn't know nothing
beans,
about
sausage, like,
that. Didn't know nothing about
What
that.
you
had
mean
the
you didn't
same
know
plate
nothing
from the
about
mama.
it?
Like,
Wow.
you.
I was back there in the backyard working with the dogs. I'm gonna have to talk to him.
I just need him to get. I don't feel safe. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't feel safe. Like, she's calling me saying that he beat her up and broke her foot. I have the whole thing recorded. That she called me as a domestic violence victim and ended up with Christopher a victim. If you can make Christopher a victim, you a different type of. Because how the fuck did you turn him into the victim? She got to going off talking about some, yeah, I be smacking him upside his head with my phone. When he walked through the door, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Girl, you just called me shaking and crying, saying that he was whooping your ass, and that you got, she's showing me bruises on her legs. She's showing me the bruise on her arm from when he tossed her across the room. She's showing me all these bruises and telling me that he just broke her foot. And none of that is true. I'm like, girl, I don't even know what to believe, because she was like, Chris.
How you know it ain't true?
I'm like, he ain't never played.
You clueless to everything else she done said this whole time. But when it come down to your son whooping on somebody, no, that ain't true. Boy.
She kicked something, but
And how you don't know somebody was at your house eating barbecue? I'm confused. Is this a skit?
She's a liar. Like I said, the whole video is going on social media because she's tripping. Like, I know you're a liar, girl. You been knew about me. She telling me she just found out about me 4 days ago when she contacted me, but then the screenshots she showed me are screenshots of from a month ago. It's my phone number, my address. Like, she got all this stuff on me. I'm like, nigga, you I'm sure you already know.
Let's get into the story time.
I was just contacted 4 days ago by my fiance's other fiance and their 8 kids. So when she had reached out the night prior, she had just wrote me and was like, hey, are you Christopher's fiance? He told me that you were just promo. I'm like,
Promo.
yes, I'm his fiance. How did you get my phone number? And promo, question mark.
Like,
She said, can you please call me? I call her, no answer. Call her again, no answer. I'm texting, it's being delivered, but she's not responding. I hit my homegirl up and I send the number to her and I'm like, hey, hit this girl up. Like, she just told me she's Christopher's fiance and now she's not answering. So my homegirl is like, you think he did something to her because she's about to blow his cover? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So she called her, no answer, no response. The next morning,
are you good?
she reaches out to my homegirl, doesn't reach out to me, reaches out to my homegirl though, because she didn't recognize the number. My homegirl tells her who she is, and then she merges the call between us. And she's pretty much just like, Christopher moved me from Arizona to Texas too. That's exactly what he did to me. He moved me from Arizona to Texas. She said he put me in a hotel in Dallas and had me in a hotel in Waco where he actually works. And she was like, we have 4 kids together. Our baby is 6 months old. And I'm pregnant right now. I'm like, this got to be a joke. I'm looking around because I came out to the car to have this conversation because my kids don't know anything and they're not going to until I can figure out a way to better explain it. But I'm like, nah, I'm looking around like, where's the prank trucks? Like, this is a joke. She flipped the camera and showed Christopher in like 4 different fonts. I'm like, these is his kids. Like, she's like, and I'm pregnant right now. I'm like, girl.
So that's fine.
Do you know his parents? Like, I just had to ask her, like, do you even know his parents? She was like, yeah, I know his parents. She's like, we be talking and I be telling her how the kids are doing and giving her updates. She said she didn't know that I was pregnant this whole time until I brought the new baby to her house. And then she was like, who is this? And she was like, this is your grandson. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that you were pregnant. She said that was the mom's reaction. So I'm like,
so she be talking to the mama.
Where did you think he's been
And what? I'm going to assume the mama don't be relaying the message over to the daddy.
in this whole year? Like, where did you think he's been this whole year? She's like, I thought that he was in a halfway house wearing an ankle monitor.
Halfway house? What did he do to get there?
She said, I seen your videos and
What
I asked
lie
him
did he
about your
tell?
videos, and he told me that you were paying him for promotion.
Oh. It's an internet relationship, allegedly.
So he told you he's been at a halfway house for the last year on an ankle monitor.
Yet you've seen him on social media with me.
And you've seen my videos.
Right.
And believed him when he said that I was paying him for promo.
Dizzy.
So I'm still confused why nobody is talking about this girl, acknowledging this girl. I'm like, do his baby mamas know about you? Because I've had words with the baby mama back and forth online because she commented on one of my videos on Instagram. We going back and forth in my messages. I'm like, Christopher has 2 daughters. He sends both of y'all the same amount every single month. Like, I verify it with my own eyes. She's telling me, like, she doesn't feel like that's good enough. Whatever. That part doesn't even matter. Nobody is correcting me that I'm saying that this man only has 2 daughters. So I asked her, do the baby mamas know about you? She said, yeah, but they don't claim me and my kids because Christopher keeps us a secret. And they call my kids slow and the hard R word, but I'm not about to say that. I'm like, what? What does that have to do with their DNA? What do you mean, like, they're not claiming you because your children are special needs? Like, y'all, I recorded all of this. She's like, yeah, and Chris never defends our children when she calls them that either. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, this is a lot right now. So I tell her, just give me 2 months to collect as much money as I can out of him so I can leave safely and quietly. I'm like, I don't want no problems. Any dude that is capable of anything like this, I don't want any parts. Just give me 2 months. You keep him over there. Like, everything will be cool. I just need to collect as much money as I can so I can go. When this girl first contacted me, she went from a shaking domestic violence victim, showing us all her bruises and that he broke her foot last night, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And then when she called him on the phone and had me mute myself and they're talking, she's telling him, yeah, you beat me up last night. And he's like, I didn't beat you up last night. She's like, well, you threw me across the room. He was like, in order to throw you across the room, I would have had to pick you up and throw you across the room. I didn't pick you up. I pushed you. And she was like, yeah, you pushed me. He was like, because you slapped the shit out of me. Then now she going back and forth with him. Y'all, I recorded it. So now she going back and forth with him talking about yeah, and I'll do it again and I'm going to beat you up. Like, how the hell did you just manage to make the perpetrator a victim? How did you manage to do that? We just kept catching her in like a bunch of lies. First, she says she just found out about me that day, but then the screenshots that she showed us were from a month ago. And then she slipped up and said that she seen I put in a comment. She was like, I know you didn't know about me because I seen you put in a comment that Christopher only has 2 daughters. Y'all, I haven't made no comment like that in months. That was back when me and the baby mama was going back and forth. That was months ago. Then she said, I remember your videos from when you were in the hotel. She was like, even one time I was laying next to Christopher and your video popped up and you were talking about a Christopher. And I'm showing him like, look, babe, she has a Christopher too. Me and my friend, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, my 3 homegirls were on the other phone the whole time listening to her and talking to her. Cash, Malaya, and Shawan. So now they asking her question. Y'all just gonna have to come back for the next part because this video is getting too long.
So this man is flying these women out to Texas and putting them up in the house, putting them up, taking care of them, making them stay at home moms. But I'm trying to figure out, and maybe y'all can help me understand. I don't know. I ain't never been in this situation before. So if a man is in a halfway house, how can he make money to support you and your 4 kids? And he's been there a year. It's not like he had buku money. Well, maybe that's the case. Okay. Maybe the case could be he had money before he went. The money is saved up and he got a lot of it. Maybe. I guess that could be one scenario. I don't know, because I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how could someone be in a halfway house for a whole year but take care of you? But then now we're finding out he's taking care of that woman and her kids or their kids, taking care of Jazz, our storyteller, and the kids that they have. And allegedly there's another baby mama or maybe 2 more or something like that. Where does he work? What does he do? What y'all think he do? Comment down below. Let's go ahead and get to part. Is it 3?
So I had to call my own girl that was there on the call with this. Like I said, they was catching her in lies. Now the plan was for me to escape peacefully. That was the plan.
Both of y'all. Because she was getting her ass beat. He broke her foot. Both of y'all.
Yeah, so like I had already told y'all that we caught her in a bunch of lies. So the original plan was for both of us to escape, but then we realized she wasn't trying to escape. She was lying. She was just trying to get information out of me to see what was going on. I was being a girl's girl like a dummy. But then my friends, you know, thankfully, this one over here and the other two that were on the phone eventually start telling me, like, be quiet, and they start asking her questions. They like, so have you reached out to any other female? Because she's telling us about five different women.
Hand me the ball.
All right.
Hand me the ball.
Oh wait.
All right,
hold on. Wait. Why? I'm trying to make you bigger. All right.
Let me tell y'all how much of a fucking, you know how they say when you deal with a narcissist, you fucking become one? This ugly ball mouth bitch okay, sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm only mad because she sat there on that phone and cried to Jasmine like she was getting her ass beat and she needed to escape with her life and her kid's life. Like she was fucking terrified, crying. Please don't tell him anything. Like I'm out running from him right now. Like he has his dad following me in the car right now. That's why I said fuck his fucking daddy too with his bald face ass. Fuck all the motherfuckers bald headed over there.
Oh, so the daddy is lying.
We get on the phone. This is after
the daddy know about it all.
And where the girl fucked up at is, I've been in a let me come to you as a woman situation many of times with a nigga with money. So I'm peeping and I'm listening to her verbiage and how she's saying what she's saying. She don't want to send Jasmine no proof. At first, she didn't even want to give her social media pages. She says that he's posted all over her Facebook and Instagram, and everybody knows they're together. But then she says, oh, everybody thinks that I live life as a single mother. So which one is it? She literally, kid you not, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I stalked her page. Yes, I did. Just the only time I was on that bitch page. I went back months and years to see if this nigga was posted, mentioned, anything. She did not start talking about that nigga until last week when she told Jazz. And then you know
no
how
pictures, no nothing.
Literally insane. She wants Jasmine's life. And I'm going to tell y'all why. She made a story post that said, I could do a story time right now. And what did she say? I could do a story time right now. And it would basically like fuck the internet up. Then she posted something else about getting rich off of content. So we asked her, because I'm like, okay, you're sitting here telling us that there's 3-4 other women. You're terrified for your life. You're scared for your kids. He's threatening to kill you and your kids. And you have $12K saved up. Okay, cool. So why haven't you left yet? Oh, well, we're supposed to get married next week. So you're still going to marry the man that you're scared of.
That you're running from.
Who threatened to kill you and your kids. Okay, so why? Oh, well, because I need to make sure I can get what I can get from him. I said, so what was your intention with reaching out, to Jasmine only out of everybody? Oh, because my friend sent me the video. How I know she's capping, she told her homegirl, hey, send me this video. We didn't even see this shit at first until we went through the screen recordings, y'all. She didn't want to send proof of nothing. You literally see in fucking June, she had a picture of Jasmine's fucking Cash App. And in February, she had like a picture of Jasmine's page. This is all in a file. And this is how I'm not lying. It's in a file called astrology because she's hiding it from the nigga. So, Chris, when you bitch ass watch this, go on that phone and look in file. And go on the phone that's not on the phone plan. The phone, since we gonna tell everybody business and fuck up everybody's shit, bitch, let's fuck your shit up. It's all under astrology. She got proof of all the bitches you cheated with. She got proof of all the times you was lying. That's where she got proof and pictures of all of y'all. That's where she keep all the little shit is under astrology. So go ahead and clock that. And I know you watching too, you boss mouth bitch. If I ever see you ever in life, I'm a dog walk you, hoe. Because I'm a girl's girl. I just want us to both leave safely. I care about you and your kids. And the same day you go and tell the nigga to fucking pledge, you lame ass bitch. Fuck you. Anyway.
So I had to call my homegirl that was there on the call with us.
All right, part 4.
He beat her ass. He broke her foot. We go to her fucking page on July 15th. This bitch said she broke her foot in the dumbest way. So did you break your foot July 15th? Or did this nigga break her foot when he was beating your ass? It's not making sense. And then she starts slipping up because now we're asking the real questions. Like Jasmine said, we told her, bitch, shut up. And I told Jasmine I'm mad she even told that bitch all that information because I knew what the fuck that bitch was going to do. Anyway, she ends up saying, yeah, I broke my foot because I flew and I kicked him in his fucking chest. So is he beating your ass or are you beating his? It's not making sense.
So you broke your own foot?
Yeah, I be smacking him all in his fucking mouth when he be playing with me. As soon as he walk in the house today, I'm going to smack the taste out of his mouth. That shit going to go flying. So y'all are beating each other. Not saying that anything is right, but she made it seem like she was terrified that nigga be beating
and she was
her.
running away,
y'all
right?
Y'all be in there.
Y'all just exactly.
He's like, he's never blacked my eye. He's never did this. So we said, so is he beating you or is he not? No, he just be grabbing me up and he just be, oh, okay. So, Adriana, since you wanted your clout, here it is. Adriana's a liar. She literally sat there, Chris, and told us that she tells her kids to lie to you. I mean, excuse me, y'all kids. She tells y'all kids to lie to you. She keeps secrets from you. She claimed once she found out that you were going to be giving Jasmine $20,000, all of a sudden she now had 20.
So, how many kids are hers, and how many kids did he, I guess, adopt? They got a lot going on. It's too many kids. This too much.
$1,000 when earlier in the conversation she told us she had 12, and she said that she had $20,000 spread out through everybody's house. So do you have 12 or do you have 20? Your kids lie to you. She lies to you. She be fucking niggas on Facebook dating.
Oh yeah, she did say that. I'm screaming.
Since we're blowing it up,
She hella said that.
let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. Yeah, and we got the screen recordings too, bitch. You thought Jasmine was slow. You thought you had one up, bitch. Hold on. Let's also include the fact that when you got on the phone and you said, I'm going to call him right now and I'm going to show you that we're still going to get married. When you said we're still getting married, I need you to send me $600 for my dress and your tux. Cheap ass bitch. Jazz don't even take $600 for a week, ho. Anyways, when you said that and said, so are we still getting married? He said, oh, I guess if you want to. What nigga, if you want to, go marry a bitch? That the only reason he was even marrying you with that smaller ring that you got, when you got mad and said that, oh, I've seen that bigger ring and I didn't know what it was for. Bitch, you knew that wasn't for you because he didn't put it on your fucking finger. Not only does Jazz have the bigger rock, she has the bigger house. The house that you're in right now with, 7 kids in a 2-bedroom that you yourself said was dirty.
7 kids,
dirty.
2 bedrooms?
She said you're fucking dirty. Jasmine declined it. That's why you didn't get moved into it until April, and he's had it for over a year. Yeah. What else? Let me think. What else did this bitch lie about? Oh, she didn't know Jazz, but she was following Jazz to the homeless situation in the hotel.
I told them that. Mm-hmm.
She didn't know, but she's been following her since then.
And showed the video.
She showed Chris the video, but Chris didn't say anything, and she didn't say it was Chris. She just told him, oh, yeah, look, all Chris's are good, babe. Bitch, who you think you fooling? What else did this bitch lie about? Oh, I get money outside of him. I don't need him to get money. He sends me money. Apple Pay is showing you sending the money. And when you send him the money, guess who he's sending it to?
So do he have money or not? Because I was just about to go back and say, okay, according to the friend, because the friend in the beginning of this was like, she just sound like any other woman that want to stay with a man that got some money. So do he have money or do he not have money? Because if she's sending him money, how is he taking care of her and she's supposed to be a stay-at-home mom? And I ain't talking about Jazz. I'm talking about this other girl, the other baby mama, or the other fiance, rather.
Not saying there's a better bitch because the nigga sucks, but clearly you're not the option. He has not only the fucking mom denying you, the dad denying you, both baby mamas denying you, and the homies denying you. Nobody is claiming you. And even in the messages you showed us where you're talking to his mom, the mom don't even fuck with you for real. She barely acknowledges you and says, I'll get back to you. But you want this man. You still marrying this man, by the way. You're still choosing to marry this man.
She obviously does that to everybody because she ain't talked to Jazz either. I understand Jazz put up at the house probably in hopes that the mom and the dad would be there, but it don't sound like none of them got no relationship with this man family members. With this man, mama and daddy.
You're saying it's for the money. No, you'd want to think that you won. The only reason you ever even chose Jasmine out of all the other bitches is because you knew she was the one that he actually would have chose. You were a bitch he accidentally got pregnant and he got stuck with. Let's keep it real. Did he keep fucking you? Absolutely. It's convenient. He was sad that Jazz kept having babies and none of them were by him, which is why he told her he wanted Christopher Jr. from Jasmine to be his first junior. He doesn't even claim your kid. Is that not sick? Is that not disgusting? You even said that his family and his fucking baby mamas call your kids slow in the R word. And you still want to be with this man? You done caught this man. You said out your own mouth, fucking with many women, and you still say you only ever brought Jazz up because she got a ring and you thought she was finna take your honey pot. Let's keep it 100. You were insecure because she got the bigger ring. You were insecure because she has the status you want. When Jazz said that he bought her all the shit to become a content creator, now all of a sudden you're a non-content creator as you have nothing posted at all actually of content creation. All of a sudden He bought you a GoPro. He bought you this camera. He bought you this. Why aren't you using it? Then on top of that, you sat there and you said, what else did he get you? Oh, he took me and the kids. Hey,
the flowers.
everything Jazz said she had, you got it bigger. You got it. You got more of it. But you have no proof of any of this. Then you such a fucking liar, bitch. You told us you don't post your kids. You thought because you gave us your Instagram, we wasn't finna find you, ho? We found your Facebook and your TikTok where everything is posted but that nigga. You got that nigga posted in 2023. You lame ass, loser ass hoe.
23. This came out in 25.
You don't want them on the internet. They're the only things on your page. You don't got your yuck mouth face ass on there. You don't got shit about you on there. You don't got shit about that nigga on there until recently. Then you posting all these statuses. Let me read what you post so we can know what type of woman you are. Let's read what you post.
Acting like I did something to her, by the way.
Yeah, you acting like she did something to you when she clearly didn't know about you. And she tried to be a good woman to you and tell you the truth. You fucking yuck mouth bitch. Trying to say, you shared a post that said, over there unhappy with that nigga trying to prove a point. And you said, trying to prove a point to me and I'm actually happy over here with mine. You're actually miserable. You just told us that you hate that nigga. You can't wait to leave him. He makes you so fucking miserable. And that's why you have other niggas that you deal with that he doesn't know about. What's next? Think he got one up on me. That shit like 3-0 from your own mouth. That's what you said. Chris, you don't got Facebook. You might want to tap in. What else did you say? Beat him up from day one. That's the status. I said what I said. But I thought he beat your ass. Are you scared or not? All right. What else did you say? Get you a man that don't play about you and his stepkids. You shared it and said, make sure you beat them. They be getting out of line sometimes. I'd be having to. He indeed plays about you and your kids, not even his stepkids, but the ones that are biologically 50% his. So maybe you should get a new one. Maybe
That's
one of the
crazy.
ones that you said you fuck on Facebook. What else did you say? Why do men hold on to women they don't want a relationship with? Because they're slow. You would know because you're just as slow as him, you raggedy mouth bitch. In conclusion, fuck you, fuck Chris, fuck his mama, fuck his daddy, fuck everything you got going on because you claim you got some money, but you're still sitting over there waiting on that nigga. Whatever story time you do, I'm going to make sure I come over there and I eat your ass up every single time. I'll make a new page every time to eat you up, bitch. Y'all probably wonder why Jazz told that girl the plan. Jazz did not tell the girl her plan. Jazz told the girl about her being pregnant, about him sending money, and about him coming down, bringing her down from Arizona, and like other little details like that. The other fiance came up with a plan. And then she even told Jazz, whenever I request money, I'm going to text you a period so that you can also request money from him. It was literally the fiance's plan for Jazz to keep getting money out of him. And Jazz said, okay, we could do that. Jazz is such a girl's girl. Even after that, she said, well, if you're still scared for your life or you feel like he's going to hurt you or anything like that, send my friend a fire emoji. This girl literally has my number because we thought that she was really scared for her fucking life. Said, send my friend a fire emoji and we will send the police to your fucking house. Like, so don't think Jazz was really overly dumb. Jazz gave her details just trying to let her know, like, damn, he has been living a double life. But Jazz did not tell the girl her plan. But the girl came up with the plan. I just had to put that out there because she ain't that dumb. She a little dumb. She ain't that dumb. Okay, Christopher.
But we did say that Jazz told the girl, I'm going to stay with him to stack a little coinage and then I'm going to leave, right? Y'all let me know if I'm missing something. I could have sworn it was said that Jazz told that girl, look, I don't want him, but I don't have any money either. So I need to stay with him for a while to get some coinage so that I can dip. And that is what old girl went back and told Chris. I'm looking at the comments while, they giving the story and people are like, why y'all coming after the girl named Adriana, I think. Why y'all coming after Adriana? Why y'all not coming for Chris the same way y'all coming for her? It's because Adriana set up and lied about stuff she didn't even have to lie about. But not only that, she went back and told Chris the plan, which messed it up for Jazz. Jazz wasn't able to execute her plan because Chris knew about it. The villain ended up knowing about it. So she can't even do what she want to do or need to do. So that's why they going so hard at her. I see in the comments people saying what he looked like. They want to see him. Let me see if I can help y'all out with this one. There you go. That's what he looked like. People are like, oh, he must be fine. To be putting y'all through all of this. He must be super fine. And that's the only picture that people have. At the time, they were saying he's still on her TikTok account. But right now we focused in on the story time. So let's go ahead and get back to it.
I forgot about you because let me not talk about her like that. Your wife, your future wife, pissed me off more than you did. But you bitch ass, lame ass, lying ass, fraudulent ass, never had a real woman in your life, manipulated at the ass, narcissistic ass, gotta deal with a woman with kids who you think gonna need you ass, bitch ass nigga. You not slick either. Let's tell your business to your future wife too. How about we tell her, ever since she found out about Jasmine, and ever since Jasmine found out about her, you've been playing both sides. But not only did you act like you're still gonna marry this woman, you were just today, before you decided to be a bitch and say fuck Jasmine and her kids, you were just willing to pay for the divorce for her to get a divorce from her husband so that you can marry her instead of the woman you're supposed to marry next week. How about we talk about the fact that you've been engaged to this woman since what?
Hold on. So Jasmine is married? Jasmine is married but has a fiance? Hold on. I think you exposed your friend. Hold on. That wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one for this case because, okay, Jasmine is married, does not have a divorce, but also she's engaged. Jasmine is married but engaged to someone else? And he was going to pay for the divorce. Here's my take on it, right? Now this has Jasmine looking a little because we're going through all of these events and all of these situations that's making or keeping Adriana in the situation and is making Adriana look crazy, right? Oh, he did this to you and you stayed with him. He did that to you and you stayed with him, and this and that. And then y'all want to go through this whole list of things that Chris has done to Adriana, and she stayed and still wants to stay. Yet it sounds like Jasmine has a list too. So Jasmine is just now finding out all this information about another woman and some kids and all of this stuff. All right, cool. You just found it out. You trying to figure it out. You're trying to sort out your life. But now my question to Jasmine would be, why would you stay with the man that obviously got it, right? Looking at the comments, they say he a hood pharmacist. Okay, should have expected it. I don't know. This is alleged. I don't know if he is, but the comments say he's a hood pharmacist. So this man got the money for the divorce, right? Couple $100 for the divorce. And now that all this stuff has blown over, he's willing to pay for your divorce. But if that man was serious about you before, and whoever you're married to, y'all are really done. Like it's over with, no feelings, no nothing. Like y'all are done. No dibbling, dabbling, none of that. Y'all just ain't take care of business, which is crazy. But y'all just ain't take care of business. If that man really wanted to marry you and he had the money to buy you that fat rock, he had the money to give to you to finalize that divorce back then. Why are you with a man that has the resources and is set in a position to help you finalize a divorce? I'm just going to hypothetically speak that you really want to be done. You can't afford it. You can't pay for it, but he can. However, this whole time, y'all just engaged and cute, but you really could have been divorced. And this engagement could have really been beneficial because you can't get married if you're already married. But now that all this is going on and it's blowing up in his face, now he wants to help you with a divorce and rush and marry you. I want to say this though, according to how the story is going, I'm going to say it in advance. I'm glad that they're not together, but I'm going to cross my fingers that they're not together. We don't know. Sometimes these stories, it seems like it's going to end one way and it don't end that way. But I'm going to cross my fingers and say in advance, I'm glad that you moved on and you're not married to him and you knew your worth. But honestly, once you got serious with this man and started having babies with this man and y'all started talking about marriage, it had to have a conversation about marriage had to come up at some point. So when those conversations start to come up, I think business should have been taken care of. I think that a divorce should have definitely been in place and in process. And if he had the money to do it, when he asked you to be his wife, he should have been working towards you not being that other man's wife. Although it's your responsibility. It is Jazz's responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But if she ain't got the money to do it, if it's a financial situation that's stopping her from finalizing a divorce, if she don't have the money to do it, but he does, that tells me a lot. You want her to quit her job and be a stay-at-home mom. If she can't stack her own bread by your wishes, because you want her to be a stay-at-home mom, then you need to be taking care of her responsibilities too. And one of them is getting that divorce finalized. But let's see what else this friend Cash is going to spill.
2021, you haven't been in a rush to marry her yet. But Jasmine, you've been trying to get her married off since you put that ring on her finger. I don't know.
Before then.
I was about to say. How about we say how you've been trying to get her divorced since before y'all even got together? You was willing to pay for the divorce because you knew you wanted to spend the rest of your life with her. Did you tell them about how this loser ass nigga lied about going?
So why didn't you? Okay. So I just spent this time, talking about how he could have been handled that business. Why this again is making Jazz look bad. Jazz, why didn't you allow this man to pay for your divorce before y'all even got together or before y'all even got engaged or whatever the case may be? This kind of makes it seem like Jasmine still wants her husband. And that may not even be the case. But why didn't you let him help you financially with that divorce?
Yeah, and now all of a sudden he's on house arrest. Did you tell them that?
No, I was just getting to that part of the story.
Oh, I'm gonna let you have it. This nigga is so stupid, and he thinks Jasmine is so dumb that she was finna believe that in a span of 24 hours, you're about to go to jail for 4 years. Never mind, you're on probation for 2. Never mind, you're on house arrest. Never mind, you're gonna get sent to halfway house. In 24 hours? Okay, let's not forget the fact that when you were out with your other fiance and you guys were supposed to be having family time, and as soon as you got done with that, you were blowing her down, asking her if she was cheating, lying, talking about people were texting and calling you saying that they were with your bitch and they were fucking your bitch.
And sent a video, and all he seen was red hair.
And you didn't send proof of any of this. Anytime we ask for proof, you flip it. Oh, you don't believe me now? Oh, you don't. Now I'm lying. You never sent anything. And you're on probation. You have to be in by 6. But when she calls you back, you're on the road to the house that you can't go to because you're on probe.
He's in the halfway house. He left the halfway house to chase me.
He was to jail for 4 years because she was with another nigga. Whole time it's because he was with his other fiance and he needed an excuse. He thinks he's good at flipping the script. He's so bad at lying. It's sad that he thinks he's good. The only reason Jasmine played along with this stupid shit was because we told her to. You know those messages where you didn't really believe they were Jasmine and you were just like, she's accepting what I said. It was me.
Clock it.
Hi, how are ya? Because she was ready to light your ass up. I told her, bitch, you gotta protect you and the kids. Now that we're not protecting the kids, nigga, fuck you.
Now that we're not protecting the kids.
What else was I gonna say? You such a fucking liar. What else did you fucking lie about? You still denying this woman to this day. To this day, you don't know her.
On the drive back from the daddy was still denying her. I had to block him so fast.
Still denying her. After we send you proof of the pictures and videos, still denying her after we tell you we know how many kids, still denying her after we tell you we saw the TikToks, still denying her after she told us all the details and ins and outs, still denying her after she told us that she had the same meal that you brought Jasmine a plate of. How does she know all these details, sir? Then for your bitch ass to allow her and whoever else to have the address and you not think it's serious enough, but this is the same bitch who said that she would kill you, and she's ready to up the life insurance, and she's making these type of jokes, but you think we finna play fair around here? Tell that bitch find something safe to do. I'm now coming back respectfully and not as a lion. For you to think that it's okay for this woman who has threatened your life and the lives of whoever else you've dealt with to have the address of where Jasmine and her kids lay her head, and you see no problem with that, that makes you like less of a man. Whatever man you think you are, you're only 25%. Let me die! Back up. And I forgot to say, if anybody even tried to say, oh, he's a man, that's what men are supposed to do as long as he's providing for everybody, like, what's the problem? The problem is he lied. Jasmine gave him 1 account, 2 account, 3 account, 4 account, 5 account, 6 account.
Okay.
Chances to literally just fuck with her and pay her bills and move around. This lunatic didn't want to do it. He said, no, why would I be with anybody else? I don't want anybody else but you. No, it's you. Do you want to be with somebody else? I don't got. Me and Jasmine been knowing this man been cheating for months. For a month. And she wanted to say something to your stupid ass months ago. But I told her it's going to come out. And I'm so glad she did it because you would have been able to hide this. Not only did you block the girl from Jasmine's page on Jasmine's phone, which we found, by the way, and we have proof of because I went looking for that bitch name. I sure did. I'm a detective. I found her in that block list. You also blocked Jasmine from her phone, and you thought the paths were never going to cross. You just didn't expect your other fiance to be a little smart. I'm not going to call her smart because she's actually slow as fuck and she's 1 chromosome.
We just said we was being nice.
I'm not being nice. Fuck her. a little smart, and she was able to find a workaround. She's been knowing about Jasmine, and she's been playing you this whole time. And I hope that you two narcissistic ass losers stay happy and miserable forever, just like your mommy and daddy, because we know your dad is also a cheater and a liar with his, my son's doing that? Oh no, I didn't know. And you wonder where the fuck you got it from. Y'all gonna die miserable, old, fat, and fucking ugly, and I hope the rest of your days are the days you fucking deserve, you miserable bitch.
All right. How many of y'all got a friend like that don't play no games? I think I'm the friend like that. I think when you break down a friend group, I think I'm Cash. Because I be just like that. I be heated. I hate that I be so heated for other people's situations. But when I love you and you my people and I care about your feelings and I care about what you're going through and you bring me your problem, I have a hard time. I'm working on it though. A work in progress. I am working on it because it's not good for me. But I'm going to say I used to have a hard time because it's becoming so much easier nowadays. But I used to have a hard time listening to your issue or your problem and not trying to find a solution for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix it. And you know what? A lot of these problems are not for someone else to fix. Sometimes your friends and your family, they vent to you. They tell you things because they need somebody to listen. And if they want advice, they'll ask for it, you know, but they're not always calling for a solution. Sometimes they're calling for a listening ear. I can't say that I'm not still out here trying to fix stuff, but I am working on letting other people handle their own problems. I'm working on it. But I'm going to pause it right here because this is a 12-part situation. So we got through 6 and we got 6 more. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one down below. Now that Cash has said that the dad is a cheater and a liar too, I don't know if she's assuming that or just like putting 2 and 2 together like, oh, you must get this from your daddy, or if more information is going to come out. But that makes sense because the way that the dad was acting in the beginning, I was like, do he know any of these women? He's just like, oh, and that's her dad and that's her mama. Oh, another kid. Oh, she came over. I knew nothing about that. Oh, we knew nothing about that. Now, when I think about it like this, that this man is just a liar like his son, allegedly, that makes more sense. It makes more sense. And it's easier for him to say, oh, I didn't know nothing about that. Just lying. I didn't know nothing about that. Really? Just to act clueless. At first, I felt like he was a genuine, just old man. And he's just like, what's going on with my son? But now I'm like, yeah, he probably is a cheater. I don't know. But a liar, it makes sense. If he is a liar, that made sense. Because the granddaddy acted like he didn't even know who Jazz was. And I'm like, for you to be living in the same state as your in-laws and all of this stuff, the other fiance was just over there having a barbecue. But when it comes to you, Jasmine, oh, grandparents are always busy. Grandparents are always doing something. So it really makes me wonder, who does he really put first? Yeah, he's in a rush to marry Jazz to make it seem like you one-upped her. I like you more than her. I love you more than her. But it seems like there's a little bit more family connection with that other fiance. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Part 2 will be up before you know it. And look, if you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Run it up was up. Your bitch gon' not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.